We wanted to make sure that we were thorough before we began the series. So, Anna and I have been doing a little bit of research. A quick Google search popped up all sorts of information for us. Most notable, it popped up 4 separate legal cases.
Some of the very basic information that I found just simply about the hospital was that the Sacred Heart Hospital was founded in Yankton by the Benedictine sisters in 1897 when they first arrived in the Dakota Territory to provide health care. McKennan Hospital was established in Sioux Falls in 1911. The Avera system was not created until the year 2000, actually, is when all of these hospitals came together, and there's currently over 315 locations across 5 states. Before we jump into this series, we want to make something very clear. The purpose of this series is not to tell people what to think.
It's to ask questions, look at documented events, hear from people willing to share their experiences, and have conversations that matter.
Over the last couple of weeks, we've received hundreds of messages from people wanting to tell us about their experiences with the same hospital that was involved in the recent exclusive interview.
And remember, from our exclusive interview, 2 things can be true at the same time. Some of these stories are positive, some are heartbreaking. Some involve concerns that people have carried with them for years.
And before we started recording this series, we really wanted to understand some of the publicly documented history surrounding the hospital.
So we started digging through court records.
And what we found was interesting.
The biggest case we came across involved a surgeon named Dr. Alan Sosen. I don't know if I said that right, so I'll call him Dr. S.
Between 2015 and 2023, there were dozens of lawsuits filed by former patients.
36 separate lawsuits, actually.
Those patients alleged they were harmed by surgeries that they believed were unnecessary or improperly performed.
The lawsuits didn't just name the surgeon, they also named the hospital where he practiced and certain administrators.
The argument from those patients was that concerns should have been identified and addressed sooner.
Ultimately, those cases were settled confidentially, meaning the public doesn't know the details of the settlement.
Now, that's important because it represents one of the largest patient care related legal matters connected to the hospital in recent history.
But that wasn't the only case that we found.
There were also legal disputes involving insurance companies,
Questions about who should pay certain medical bills,
and malpractice cases that never even reached the point of deciding whether malpractice occurred because of procedural issues.
in other words, not every lawsuit means wrongdoing happened.
And not every dismissed case means nothing happened.
And that is why context matters.
That's why documentation matters.
We're interested in records.
We're interested in documented experiences.
And we're interested in giving people a place to tell their stories.
Some of those stories may raise difficult questions.
So, over the next several weeks, you'll hear interviews from community members, former patients, family members, and others who reached out to us directly.
We will review documentation before sitting down for an interview.
Because our goal is transparency and accountability.
And it's making sure that people's voices are heard.